Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple of my favorite plays on Prizepicks for today's slate for Sunday, May the 1st. We do have the round 2 of the playoffs officially starting on Sunday. We got the Bucks and the Celtics starting off their series, and then we have the Warriors and the Grizzlies playing after them. Both of these games are early games, do want to mention that. I am going to try and get this video up a little bit earlier than normal. I'm recording this on Saturday afternoon. I'm going to try and upload this video, early Saturday night. Go ahead and get this video out since these games do start early. Did just want to give you guys a heads up. And Prizepicks, they are also running a promo on Saturday. So another reason I wanted to get this video up early. Prizepicks is doing a promo where all flex plays are boosted if you post or if you put them in by Saturday at midnight. So by the time I upload this video to YouTube, hopefully some of you guys will see this, and can get these entries in. Maybe if you want to do a flex play, you do get a boosted payout if you put the entry in by Saturday, April 30th, midnight, Eastern time. Normally going 3 out of 3 on a 3-pick flex would pay out 2.25x. Well, today on Saturday, if you get it in time, it plays 3.5x. Now, I know some of you are probably going to watch this video on Sunday, so you're probably not going to get this in time. At that point, you play the entries how you want to. But I would recommend, if you are getting these entries in on Saturday after I upload the video, do a 3-pick flex play because you do get a boosted payout if you put them in for Saturday. But I do have 3 plays I do like for today, guys. We'll talk through these 3 plays, share why I like them as always. Before we do, we can recap Thursday's plays, which was the last time I made a video. Decided not to upload on Friday just because it was one game on Friday, and I felt like I just needed a break with how bad I've been struggling. Just thought that would be a good day to take off. And then we didn't have any games on Saturday. I'm obviously uploading this video on Saturday, but these are going to be for Sunday's games. But yeah, Thursday, was not a good day. We went 0-3 on the 3 picks we gave out Thursday. Sadly, Pascal Siakam lost by the hook. We needed 39 points, rebound, assists from him, and he finished with 38. So that one lost by 1. Donovan Mitchell, we needed 26 points or 25 points from him, and he finished with 23. That was unfortunate. He came up just short. And then OG Anunoby, he was the one that really didn't stand a chance. OG got into early foul trouble in that game Thursday. Plus, it was a blowout. He shot the ball pretty terribly as well. He finished with like 5 points. Yeah, man, it's been a brutal run lately. I want to say like the last week and a half, 2 weeks has just been terrible. But I'm hoping now that we're into round 2 of the playoffs, we're just gonna have less stuff to worry about, less blowouts, less foul trouble. Both these games should stay close. Milwaukee and Boston, I think it has like a 4-point spread right now. It's a game that should stay close. And then the Golden State Memphis game has like a 2-point spread. It's another game that should stay close. So hopefully we get some close games today. No blowouts, no foul trouble. Hopefully all our props can hit. But I appreciate you guys, checking out these videos every single day. If you have been enjoying these videos, make sure you hit that like button down below. I do always appreciate the likes. If you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I am trying to upload these Prizepicks videos basically every single day. I know I did miss, Friday's slate. I didn't upload for that one game on Friday, but I'm trying to upload as much as I can, getting up these videos every single day for you guys. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And also, if you are new to Prizepicks, you want to check them out, you can sign up with my promo code Noah. They will match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. And it's worth noting that Prizepicks, their lines lately, I don't know if this is by default, if they're doing this on purpose, but their lines have been way lower than a lot of sports books. I was looking at DraftKings Sportsbook before I started recording this video, and basically all their props are 2-3 points higher than what they are on Prizepicks. So it's almost like Prizepicks is trying to tempt you to take the overs. I don't know if people are just blindly betting unders on Prizepicks, and it's resulting in Prizepicks lowering the lines, but all their lines are like way lower than all the other books. It's been like this for like the last 2 or 3 days. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but you can get some very appealing lines on Prizepicks. So if you bet on like any other sports book or any other prop site, I recommend trying out Prizepicks. Definitely sign up with promo code Noah, and they will match your first deposit up to $100 when you sign up with my promo code. But yeah, guys, I got 3 plays to talk about, and with Prizepicks having these really low lines right now, it's 3 overs. I know I normally always bet overs. I don't bet unders too often, but today there's 3 lines that really stand out to me as being too low. So the first one that I like quite a bit is going to be Drew Holiday over 29.5 points, rebound, assists. So obviously, if you watch that first round series against the Bulls, Drew, he was a guy that I was taking overs on a lot, and he came up short a lot. He only went over this line in 1 out of the 5 games. But it is worth noting that the first 2 games in that series, Chris Middleton did play. The last 3 games, Chris Middleton did not play. And I think game 3 of the series was a blowout, so Drew did not play his full minutes. He only played 30 minutes that game, came up short because, he didn't even play his full minutes. He didn't play at all in the fourth quarter. Game 4 was a close game. He played 37 minutes and he had 35 points, rebound, assists. And then last game was just a bad game from Drew. He played 36 minutes, but only shot 4 for 14, 1 for 7 from 3, finished with 24 points, rebound, assists in that game. But it's worth noting that Drew Holiday, he's been playing huge minutes in these playoff series now. During that series against the Bulls, a lot of those games were not even close. Like, Drew really didn't have to play his full minutes. I think in this series against Boston, especially without Middleton, Boston might be the favorites in this series, and I think they probably are. So we could see Drew have to really be pushed in this series. They're really going to lean on Drew, really going to lean on Giannis here, and I expect Drew to play 38 to 40 minutes a night in this series. He might even play more than that. Obviously, without Middleton, he does get a bump in usage, and he's actually seen the biggest bump in usage on the season. These obviously during the regular season. Drew Holiday, 4.9% bump in usage, which is the highest on the team when you take Middleton off the floor. Like, Drew's he's going to be more aggressive offensively. His scoring numbers go way up without Middleton. He's averaging over 23 points per 36, over 8 assists per 36, 4.5 rebounds. So during the regular season, without Middleton on the floor, Drew Holiday was averaging about 36 points, rebound, assists per 36. And his line today set at 29.5. And like I said, the sports books have these way higher. Like, I was looking at Drew's PRA on DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm going to take a look at it right now. I'm pretty sure it was 31.5. Right now, Drew Holiday, his PRA on DraftKings Sportsbook is set at 31.5 with a little bit of money coming in on the over. It's at minus 120. So that's a 2-point difference from what DraftKings Sportsbook has versus what we're getting on Prizepicks. And you could say that for like all the lines. All the lines on DK Sportsbook are higher than on Prizepicks. So Prizepicks is kind of tempting you to take some overs, and this is one that I do like a lot. Over 29.5 PRA for Drew Holiday. You could take his points. I think points does look really good. I expect Drew to score 18 or more points, so if you wanted to take that one, you could. But Drew is one of these guys that can score, can get rebounds, can get assists. That's kind of why I like taking PRA. And if he plays 38 to 40 minutes here in a close game, I know the matchup against Boston is not ideal, but the usage bump he gets without Middleton, the opportunity he's going to get, makes me want to take this over, especially with this line being as low as it is. I know Drew did not go over this line a lot in that Chicago series. I think things are going to be different here in a series against Boston where they're really going to need to lean on Drew and Giannis. So like this one a lot, over 29.5 points, rebound, assist for Drew Holiday. And then the second prop I like is in the Memphis Golden State game. This one, another one that stood out as being way too low, over 23.5 points for Ja Morant. I don't know if we've ever seen Ja Morant's points prop be at 23.5. There was, I think, one point it was like 24.5 in their last series. I think last game it was 25.5. 23.5 has to be like the lowest his prop's ever been at. And this is another one where DraftKings Sportsbook, they have Ja Morant's points prop set at 25.5. So they have it set at 25.5 with minus 120 on the over. So a little bit more money coming in on the over. And that's a 2-point difference. That's what makes me really want to take a lot of overs on Prizepicks today. This line's just too low. I know Ja Morant kind of struggled in that Minnesota series. Minnesota did a pretty good job of trapping him, making other guys beat him. This is obviously a different matchup going against Golden State. We'll have to see what Golden State's defensive game plan is. They might try and trap Ja, but you look at the Golden State defenders. Draymond is obviously a really good defender, but is he going to be guarding Ja? Probably not. Wiggins could defend, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be either Wiggins or Clay guarding Ja here. Ja is one of these guys that can just win in any matchup. He's obviously a great scorer. He's a guy that's going to dominate the usage, and so far this season with Memphis, he's led the team in usage to no surprise. 33.7% usage rate. On the season, he's averaging almost 30 points per 36. He's averaging 29.5 points per 36, and we know in the playoffs, these guys are going to be pushed more than 36 minutes. Those are his per 36 stats. Now you have to factor in that in the postseason, Ja's probably playing like 38 to 40 minutes. So I think if we're getting 38, 40 minutes from Ja, 24 points, that feels like a line he can easily hit. I know he kind of struggled in that Minnesota series, but this is a new matchup going up against Golden State. This line just feels too low to me. I expect Ja to play 38 to 40 minutes, pretty much every night in this series as long as the game's close. So I like this one a lot, over 23.5 points for Ja Morant. That's going to be our second pick for today. And then our third pick, going to go back to the Bucks game, over 5.5 assists for Giannis. This is one that also stood out to me as just being too low. And this is another one where on DraftKings Sportsbook, they actually have his line set at 5.5. So, it's basically the same line. But the juice is heavy on the over. Giannis over 5.5 assists on DraftKings Sportsbook is minus 160 right now. So that's, a lot of people are taking the over 5.5 assists for Giannis, and it kind of makes sense. You look at the games without Middleton, Basically, these 3 games Middleton did not play in, Giannis had 9 assists, 7 assists, and in the last game he only had 3 assists. But really what stands out to me is the potential assist. So far in the playoffs, Giannis has averaged the 5th most potential assists in the playoffs, or basically 4th most, tied with Draymond Green. Chris Paul leads the playoffs in potential assists, to no surprise. Ja Morant second, Harden third, and then Draymond and Giannis have both averaged 14.6 potential assists. I mean, 14 potential assists per game with a 5.5 assist line, that really stands out. I mean, normally guys, like I always say this, normally guys convert about half of their potentials into actual assists. So if Giannis is getting 14, 15 potentials, have to imagine, he's going to convert at least 6 of those and get 6 or more assists. And his assist rate does climb without Middleton on the floor. During the regular season with Middleton on, before you take Middleton off the floor, Giannis has like a 30% assist percentage. When you take Middleton off the floor, his assist percentage climbs up to 35%, which is second highest on the team, only behind Drew, who's at 36%. So I expect Giannis to be facilitating. We know Giannis can do everything when he's on the floor. We know he's going to have the ball in his hands a ton. We know he's going to play massive minutes. And Boston, they might try and double team Giannis here. I don't know who's going to guard Giannis. It could be Tatum. It could be Al Horford. They could, throw a lot of traps at Giannis. Honestly, if Giannis is getting trapped a lot, that's probably a good thing for assists, because when guys get trapped, they're forced to pass it. So I definitely think Giannis is going to get at least 6 assists today. The potentials have been there so far in the playoffs. His assist rate does get a little boost without Middleton, and obviously Middleton, going to be out for this series. So this is one I like a lot as well. Over 5.5 assists for Giannis. Again, that is minus 160 on DraftKings Sportsbook. So heavy juice coming in on that over. Obviously on Prizepicks, we don't have to worry about juice. We can just take it straight up. So that's what I'm liking for today, guys. Over 29.5 PRA for Jrue Holiday, over 23.5 points for Ja Morant, and over 5.5 assists for Giannis. Real quick, want to mention that if you are watching this video on Saturday, when I upload it on Saturday, April 30th, Prizepicks is running a flex play boost. So basically all flex plays you make on Saturday are boosted. It doesn't even matter if the players don't play on Saturday, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, even though this Milwaukee-Boston game's on Sunday, you can still put entries in. You just have to put them in by Saturday midnight, and you do get a boosted payout. Like I said, a 3-pick flex play, if you go 3 out of 3, that would normally pay out 2.5x. Well, today on Saturday, it pays out 3.5x, and you can see that on the screen. Going 2 out of 3, normally going 2 out of 3 would pay out 1.25x. Well, today on Saturday, it pays out 1.5x. So highly recommend you get some flex play entries in on Saturday if you are watching this video in time. If you're watching this video on Sunday after the promo is over with, then you could just play the plays normally. You could still do a flex play if you wanted to. You could do power play. It's totally up to you. These are 3 plays I do like for Sunday's games. Hopefully, with round 2 of the playoffs starting, this can kind of be our breakthrough, I guess. We've really been struggling lately over the last week or two, but have a feeling things are going to start to turn around at some point, and these are 3 plays that did stand out to me that I do like quite a bit for Sunday's games. But again, guys, I wish you the best of luck on tonight's slate. If you're tailing these picks, if you're making some entries for your own, I hope you guys all win some money. Hopefully we can win some money. For those of you that do tail, I did already put this entry in. I did a flex play just so I could get the boosted payout, but I'll probably have these guys and some other entries as well. I do give out additional plays over on Patreon, so if you guys want to check out my additional Prizepicks plays, I post those on Patreon. It is the first of the month is coming, and that is usually always the best time to join Patreon, is at the first of the month, so you get the most money out of your subscription. So definitely check out the Patreon if you want to get more Prizepicks plays from me. You want to see all the other DFS content I provide. You can get access to our Discord chat as well. That's available for Patreon members. All that is linked down below in the description. But good luck on the slate, guys. Thanks as always for watching the video. Make sure you hit that like button before you get out of here. Hit that subscribe button as well. And yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you watching. Best of luck, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.